worn many hats, literally. In the 27 years that he has worked for WGN, Julian Cruz has covered crime, politics, and done investigative pieces on street gangs and organized crime.
But it's the time he spent in Cuba that left an emotional mark on him. Julian joins us now to talk more as we celebrate 75 years of WGN. Thanks for being here.
Oh, great to be here, guys.
Let's start off with the Fidel Castro story, because you covered him on 2 occasions, correct?
Yeah, I got sent to Cuba twice on assignment. First time was 1998, the visit of Pope John Paul II. We were there for 10 days. And I mean, it was just a grueling 10 days, you know, chasing the Pope around the island. But I'll never forget that press conference that we had with Fidel Castro. That was in 1999 when Illinois Governor George Ryan took a delegation of business leaders to Havana. You know, he's trying to grease the skids for future business for when the embargo gets lifted. I still had hair on my head back then. A lot better shape than I am now, but no, it was very intense.
How did you guys get into a tiff?
Yeah.
You know, basically, Castro took questions after an event at the University of Havana, and we were there with the Chicago Press Corps. So basically, it was like all the reporters that are at City Hall hammering away on the mayor were in Cuba. So, you know, we asked Castro questions about his economy, about the lack of freedoms for people on the island. He got pretty upset with us. You know, I guess he just wasn't accustomed to taking those kinds of direct questions. So yeah, he got upset with me, shook his finger in my face.
Oh, wow.
I noticed he had these really long, pointy fingernails. Because it was like right in my face, you know. And it was kind of creepy, you know, talking to him. And but yeah, I'll never forget that experience. You know, my family's from Cuba originally, so it was very emotional, you know, to be back there, to visit some of the places that I'd heard about growing
from your
up.
parents. Wow.
Oh man, that is an experience. But then we had some more happier times. You've covered what when Princess Diana was here?
Princess Diana, yeah, I'll never forget how tall she was. She walked past me going into the museum, the Field Museum for the main event, and she walked right past me, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's like a basketball player. Very elegant, you know, it was fun to see her.
Speaking of basketball players, what's the story with Dennis Rodman?
Dennis Rodman, that was probably the worst moment in my WGN career. We were over, it was a nightclub where Rodman was supposed to show up. It was the last championship that the Bulls had. And so I was kind of new, and they had assigned me to that story, and we were waiting for Rodman to show up, and the place, the nightclub, was jam-packed. You know, they had to call out the fire marshals. There were so many people there. To make a long story short, I was running in and out of the place, and the marshals came in and they shut down traffic into the building. I couldn't get to my camera to do my live shot. And you know how for a news reporter, that's the most painful thing in the world. You know, you miss your time slot. And but I was so distressed, you know, that I couldn't get back in there. And I'm imagining, you know, the anchors are calling for me. Where's Julian? Where's Julian? So yeah, that was like I was not a Dennis Rodman fan after that night. You know, he caused me a lot of grief.
Well, did you get in? Did you get your...
Finally got in, yeah. You know, we salvaged it. You know, we got it on the air. But yeah, it was a few uncomfortable moments. Dennis did show up. Yeah, he was, you know, dressed in pearls. And he was in his, you know, feather stage. You know,
Yeah, that was when he was eccentric.
He was very eccentric that last go-around. I will say a lot of people probably know you best now for Cruising Illinois, because you have taken people all over the state of Illinois, look at some really cool places that a lot of people don't know exist. Yeah, that was fun to do, you know, to get out of the city, you know, see the state. You know, we also went to Wisconsin and Indiana, so I really got a great view of the Midwest. And, you know, it was a lot of interesting things, you know, covering all the Lincoln stuff down in Springfield. It was a lot of fun, very interesting. But I'll never forget, we were in Indiana, in southern Indiana, outside of Bloomington, and there were African elephants on this preserve, like a wildlife preserve out there. And they would actually bathe, the public would come in and bathe the elephants. This is a thing, I didn't know this. Like, you know, you spray down, you know, wash the elephants or whatever. The elephants fall asleep. Oh, really?
They're so relaxed. the warm water.
Oh,
that
there they are.
There they are.
Oh, wow.
They fall asleep, which is kind of scary, right? To
Right.
think of like you're hosing down an African elephant and he's falling asleep on you. You're like,
You're like, well, I'm falling on top of you. Right. Oh my gosh, that's so
but
cool.
it was amazing. It was a mystical experience, and the giraffes, you know, at that same wildlife preserve outside of Bloomington. So there's a lot of fun things that you can get to, you know, in less than
Yeah.
a day's drive in the Midwest, and so that was a lot of fun. You know, all those years of doing cruising Illinois.
Oh,
And then you started branching out, cruising Indiana, cruising Wisconsin. So you've cruised Midwest quite a bit.
Yeah, mostly I'm just cruising the city these days, you know,
Yeah.
cruising the courthouses and
Yeah.
covering trials, and you know, there's always some mega trial going on in Chicago.
yeah.
And now they're getting ready for the Madigan trial in a couple of
Yeah.
weeks. But yeah, I tell you.
Which led to why you always have on a hat, because you're always outside.
Yeah, you know, the morning show, you know, I think I've worked every show at WGN during my 27 years. I was on the morning show. So that was fun, you know, to goof off, do
Yeah.
wacky things, you know, it was a lot of fun.
But now you get to sleep in a little bit. I mean, not a lot, but a little bit.
Yeah, I don't have to get up at 2:30 in the morning
Yeah,
anymore.
know
you
that
know.
feeling. Know that feeling. Hey, well, I always like to end these interviews with the question, 27 years of your life you have spent in this building. What has kept you here, and why do you think people are so attracted to WGN?
You know, I think WGN just has probably the greatest brand in the Midwest. Like when I would do these cruising stories, go downstate, when they found out that WGN was there to interview or to get video, people got really excited. You know, all those years of listening to Harry Carey on WGN radio. And so, you know, it's fun. I think it's satisfying, Tanya, you know, to have people, you know, happy to see you, for a change, you know.
It kind of greases the wheel when you're trying to get
does,
something,
for
you know what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah.
People aren't always happy to see us, you know, in all the situations that we're in. But yeah, that's always fun. And you know, at the end of the day, you know, the last I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years, you know, and dealing with the pandemic and all the issues and problems we've been dealing with. You know, I have a sense of pride in our news organization that we have tried, you know, not always perfectly, but to try to inform the community about things that are important, things that are happening. So, you know, that's an important mission, and, you know, I'm very proud of that. You know, looking back, you know, I did my part in, you know, trying to help people understand what's happening in their world.
Yeah.
Oh, Julian.
So great to have
Good
you.
to
And now
see
you got to
you.
go to work.
Yep.
Yeah, now you gotta
Off we go.
Now we got to feed the beast.
Yep.
Never get a chance off. Julian, thanks. It was
Thanks,
wonderful
Julian.
talking to you.
Great to be here.
All right,
Thank you.
Take care.